The championship was sponsored by Mad Bull, Gunfire, Elite Shooting Center, V Dynamics, and The Grange. If you haven't watched the first episode, I suggest you do so before moving on. One of the most important days of the entire event was setting up of the courses. Clarence Lai is a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to this, so he made sure everything was fair but challenging at the same time.
He's doing the point shoot, the kind of point shoot. You allow it. You draw the gun and off the safety here before the 45.
All the range officers were trained differently, and so Clarence made sure everything was agreed upon when it came to rules and regulations. Rules like the 180-degree muzzle direction and all that jibber jabber. All the range officers and Clarence Lai are going through each and every single stage, just to make sure there aren't any flaws, and if there are, they're going to fix it accordingly.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Sometimes the poppers resisted to be shot down and some targets missed. If something didn't seem right, they fixed it right away.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you finish, unload and show clear. Gun clear, hammer down.
Even though this is the range officer's trial run, they still treat it like a real competition. They're professionals after all. Patching up is also important as the officers help out to make sure everything runs as smoothly and as quickly as possible. Oh god, I wore those glasses for the entire competition. After they all had to go, it was obvious that Clarence had to show them how he would do it. Look at the way he dances.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Some courses are incredibly short, but those are usually the exciting ones to watch. And of course, food was on the agenda. We ate fish and chips. How British can we get? This was only to pick up our energy for the next couple of stages. During the breaks, they set up the second set of courses that the competitors would take part in on the second day of the event. While they're setting up, let's look at all the beautiful RO's high kappa race guns. Again, Clarence explains the problems. The worst thing that could possibly happen is a competitor running backwards forgetting the range officer was there, or running off like they're speed demons. As the dreary weather surrounded us and the lights dimmed down, they soldiered on to finish what they can. Each course has to be perfectly safe, yet make the competitor work his ass off, like lying down shooting underneath a table. You know, real life situations one encounters in their daily lives, pushing through windows to greet the world. The wooden stands are down to cover the worst beeline ever known to man, and the range officer who drew it is going to love me for mentioning it in this video. That's all for this episode. Much more will be shown next week, so keep an eye out. Next week.